84-48. We did have some hot temperatures yesterday, the day before, but things are cooling down a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. I really don't expect us to make our way past about the mid 70s later on today because we are tracking what looks like a good rainfall event for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at this system. We do need to pay attention. This little cluster of rain that you can see kind of starting to form into a line of thunderstorms into the northwestern side of Iowa right now. We are going to have to watch that very closely as this low pressure system gets closer and closer to us. That could potentially provide a small severe threat for us later on this afternoon. But right now, as we look out the door right now, you can see just a little bit of that rain, some thunderstorm activity to the south. Looks like Monroe getting a little bit of rain. Most of us are dry this morning, and I expect us to stay that way for the next couple of hours. So you might not think you need the umbrella this morning, but I would have it handy because take a look at this. We are expecting that widespread thunderstorm activity to make its way into the area. I think the time frame to pay attention to here is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it starts over the western side of the state there. You'll also notice, though, that line of thunderstorms I was just telling you about. I do think that part is going to stay to our south, but I think it's close enough to where our southern areas, I could potentially see a few severe warnings issued here. So we are going to have to watch that, especially kind of on the beginning part of this system here. But you can see some moderate to heavy rainfall through the lunch hour into the afternoon as well. It is going to be pretty rainy out there, but of course this will lead to some nice rainfall totals that we most definitely need. So by 4 o'clock, this system starts to move on out of here, and then we dry out this evening. And we're going to stay mostly dry after that. I mean, like I said, the time frame that I see us having rain and more widespread continuous rainfall here, not a lot of dry time between about 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Then overnight, fairly dry. I do still think we have the chance for some isolated showers and thunderstorms, especially into tomorrow morning, and that progresses to the east. The good news is, though, Thursday night, we've been talking about the northern lights display. I think we clear out for that and dry out, so very nice there. Rainfall totals. I mean, with thunderstorm activity, you're going to see higher rainfall totals, which is what we need with the drought that we're in right now. I'm thinking a half an inch to an inch and a half, not out of the question for just about all of us. Now, if you're in our more northern areas, the Dells and to the north, lesser rainfall totals. I do still think all of us see a little bit of rain through today, but those areas to the north, not as much. Areas to the south, potentially up to 2 inches. It is very possible with that thunderstorm activity. That severe potential, we do have a marginal risk. If we zoom out, though, the higher risk is expected to stay to our south. We're just going to have to watch where that low pressure system sets up, because if right along where that warm front is where we could see that severe weather. But we're at 75 today, 84 for Thursday, 86 by Saturday. More rain chances on Friday, but then we should dry out this weekend and into next week as well.